What do you know? Roman Reigns returns Monday Night Raw. I believe it's March 10th, 2025. We are 40 days away from WrestleMania 41. We are just really just counting it down. Roman returning was huge. Now I don't know if Roman is going to be on the next 3 European Raws. Next week they're going to be in Belgium. Make sure you just make sure you set like some sort of reminder in your phone on Monday. If you're not off on Mondays, if you have a normal job and you live here in the United States, make sure that you're not looking at Twitter those days. Because back in the day, we used to get the Twitter notifications of like what was going down during the Raws, and you could kind of stay away from those. But they're going to be streaming this live on Netflix. If you got like an office job and they don't care what you're doing, think of being able to be at work and watch freaking Raw. It reminds me of like the old school pay-per-view days when I used to bring my laptop to computer, but don't tell anybody about those. But man, Roman Reigns makes his return at the end of Monday Night Raw. That match was so damn good. They were hitting so many finishers. We saw like 3 GTSs alone from CM Punk. We saw everybody stealing everybody's finishers. Rollins, put Punk in the STFU. We had Rollins hit the go to sleep, followed by a curb stomp. We had Punk hitting the curb stomp, and I just knew there was going to be no finish to this match. No one's going over the top. There's going to be no pin. There's going to be no submission. They're just going for an all-out, really, really good match. And later on in the match, you heard a little bit of rustling going on. No music or nothing like that. But the fans were getting a little bit, rowdy. And as Rollins was double thinking if he was going to go out through the cage door, he was drug out the cage door by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns getting his return. He wants his revenge on Seth Rollins for taking him out of the Elimination Chamber. We got to think that he would have been in there. I mean, he would have won some sort of a match to qualify. A Roman match on Raw, very, very rare. I don't know if he just would have been added like a John Cena if they decided not to take him out. But it looks like we're really setting it up for a big 3-way. It looks like a big part of the story to this match is going to be Paul Heyman. After Roman Reigns beat up Seth Rollins and took him out. We saw Heyman inside of the ring, sort of like consoling CM Punk. And Roman Reigns did not like that. He went into the cage, didn't really have any beef before this with CM Punk. Ended up throwing him off one side of the cage, throwing him off the other side of the cage, hitting a giant spear and killing him. And we never really saw Roman lock eyes with the wise man. But you can definitely tell there was a huge problem with are you with me? Are you with him? And I understand there's no real tie to Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins, but Heyman, I think, is going to be a big piece of the puzzle here. I don't think they'll be quite putting him in a shark cage, but as this match is going on at WrestleMania 41, it is definitely going to be a thought of what's the right way to say this? Like, is he going to side with Punk? Is he going to turn on Roman Reigns? He's got to think, what is his biggest piece, to get into the championship, being in, the money talk. I don't know, what is going to benefit Paul Heyman? That's probably the best way to put it. And I don't know. I mean, I think if Heyman was to turn on Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, CM Punk would get the win. Punk is an all-out babyface right now. He's just a really true good guy on Monday Night Raw. He wants to be friends with CM Punk. He is CM Punk. He wants to be friends with Cody Rhodes, but he wants to be the champion. He will tell somebody he's doing something before he does it. He's not above doing something dastardly, but he's going to warn you before it happens. I think if he sides with Paul Heyman turns. I think it kind of turns CM Punk. I don't think he can really be that guy anymore. I know that Cena just turned, and Cena's not going to be around all the time. Cena turning and Punk turning within this same small matter of time, I don't see it happening. I definitely don't see Punk aligning with Heyman and then aligning with The Rock. Somebody has to go up against this dream team of Rock and Cena, whether if it's Cody Rhodes, whether if it's CM Punk. They're going to need baby faces to either have matches against or to kill. And, Punk needs to be in that main event picture. I think it's going to be a story, but I think Heyman stays a Roman.